Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Splatoon on Wii U. This is not Splatterday Night Live tonight, it's Splunday Night Live, not as catchy or clever as a name, but it's Sunday, so, I had to edit it a little bit. Get on the tower, she looks really mad. So let's get into it. We're not going to start with tower control, I think we're going to warm up with some turf wars, and get some of you guys in here as well. I am almost maxed out on my friends list, so if you don't want to add me, it is Nintendo Network ID Swimmy Bird with a Y. You'll see it in the upper right here in just a second when we pop into the lobby. And try to mention Splatoon, please. Or, I'm somewhere in the list. You can see me on there. The one, well, there's more English names on here. Usually it's full of Japanese players whenever I play, because the game, of course, very popular in the East. But yeah, so I'm back at it. We already got Gustavo in here, so I recognize his name. He's on the friends list. We took last week I've been kind of sick for a while here. I caught a nasty bug. It's got to be from, I went to Chipotle to get some food, and then I came back, and the next day I was sick, and I feel like, I don't know if somebody sneezed in a burrito or what, but I don't go outside all that often because I work from home doing video game videos, so it just seems like it had to be somewhere in that one trip out into the world, and yeah. Anyways, but I'm feeling better, and I am really happy to be back at Splatoon. I did play a little bit while I was sick, trying to get my rank up and get some practice in, but of course that doesn't always go as you want it to. Nice. Gustavo is a really good Charger player. But so yeah, I'm down a little bit in rank. I'm down to A88, so a little bit less than what I had before. Somebody's back here sniping. We're gonna leave a bomb for him, and they're probably waiting for me over there. I don't know, maybe I'll move in. I gotta be careful though, because it seems like somebody got sniped trying to go down that one corridor here, but we're doing okay. Ooh. Yeah. Are they gonna get in? And there they are. Let's drop that bomb. Didn't land right. And now they're in that. Ah! I gotta get out of here. But anyways, so getting back to the game is definitely something I've been looking forward to here. And I haven't been able to make as many videos being sick, so I'm glad that I'm getting back to playing with you guys, especially. I did post a video yesterday, if you missed it, about a huge game that people are hyped for. I'm not going to mention that in this stream, though, because I don't want anyone to have to worry about spoilers for that game, because it is something that a ton of people are anticipating and don't want spoiled. So I'm going to, that video had very light things to it. Ooh, jeez, wasn't fast enough there. It had very light info, no story spoilers or anything, so if you're interested, please check that out. If not, I'm gonna leave it at that. And, so yeah, man, it's been a long time since I played on Port Mackerel. It just feels like a, ooh, jeez, they're up on that thing, which is not good. Somebody's over there, at least they were. Oop, now they're stuck. There we go. Except they hit their wall. But yeah, a lot of these stages, playing ranked modes, some of these, like Port Mackerel, doesn't show up in a lot of the ranked modes, like Splash Zones and stuff like that. It's probably still in the loop, I just don't see it too often. Someone's over there, and I think I can maybe sneak up and get him if I'm quick enough with some of this stuff. Oh, I do have an Ikazuka that I can use. I might jump out of here, because I was in a bad way. I was getting pushed in where I didn't want to be. And ooh, that was the wrong spot to do that. Trying to get some of the... It's the warm-up match. Go easy on me. Trying to get some of these extra spots. This is probably a good time to unleash this Ikazuka as soon as I get a clear shot. Ah, man. Well, wasted that a little bit. I don't know if I'll get it in time, but it looks like we're doing well enough where I think it'll be okay. And Black Belly Skate Park is back. Said somebody, I wonder if that was out of the rotation for certain stuff. It seems like the developers, I mentioned in some of the other streams that it seems like the developers are throwing some of the maps that can be problems into ranked again, just to kind of hammer down what those problems are for the sequel if they're bringing the maps back, because they got to do these improvements, of course, like we saw Moray Towers is returning. All right, I had a good team there with some great players on it to help me pick up the slack for me not doing as well, but we'll do one more in Turf Wars. And then we'll switch over to some private matches so we can get different modes. But I do want to talk about Splatoon 2 news, because we've had a bit of that this past week. The developers tend to post that like Fridays or Saturdays, sometimes on the weekends. There was a song that I put in the description. This is a song that I think you could hear in some of the developer matches. It's called Rip Entry. I don't know if it's like dying, like rest in peace, or rip like a ripcord, like you're flying in, by Wet Floor, which is the same band that does the fictional band that does the Splatoon 2 theme. And it seems like Squid Squad is out, and oh no, I'm against a bunch of my friends now. I do have Gustavo at least. Squid Squad is out, and Wet Floor is in for Splatoon 2. It's like the musical tastes have changed. There was some info about the members of the new band Wet Floor having met like on social media and coordinated and did a lot of interviews and different stuff to figure out who should be in the band. Like, yeah, the more modern take on how to join a band, I guess. And then the song Rip Entry is really good. It has a really good riff to start, and it just is one of the better ones I think that they've shown so far or played. So I'm excited to hear more of the music in Splatoon 2. It's all really good so far. And then what was the other? Oh yeah, the map. It got a name. Ooh, careful now. It could have gotten me if I'm getting tracked, so I shouldn't have been so risky there. But yeah, the map, the concert that we've seen, concert hall setup that we've seen in some of the trailers and stuff has a name now, at least in Japan. The western side of the Splatoon stuff, it seems like they're taking time to localize things, so it's a little bit more dicey for those to get names. And I gotta get out of here quick. You know what I mean? It's taking a little longer for those to get names because they are trying to localize it, and it's not decided yet. Somebody's got a splash wall. Do one of the Chargers have a splash wall? Because that seems like really good defensively to have that with that type of weapon. But yeah, the map is the translated name is like Long Spine Sea Urchin Amphitheater. It's like a really long. It's like Diadem Amphitheater or whatever. It'll probably be. I don't know if they would use like Urchin whatever again, because Urchin Amphitheater has a nice ring to it. It could be your like concert hall or live venue, or I don't know what they're gonna go with. There's a lot of synonyms they could use, but at the same time, it looks like a good map. I think it's gonna be interesting. They did mention that all of the equipment, like the amps and weapons or musical instruments and stuff, is all waterproof, so you don't have to worry about that stuff getting all inked up and have to pay, you know, money to repair it. Not that they would do that, obviously, but almost got this guy. If I can kind of hit over the wall, since we're tracking him, I can kind of see where he is. I don't know if he'll fall for it, though. He's trying to hit me, too. Well, we're kind of holding him off well enough here. Just gotta be careful, because there's chargers on both ends. There's one right there. Yeah. If I get my Inkzuka here, that would be great, but I don't know if it's going to happen in the last few seconds. Someone right there. I'm getting tracked, so it's going to make this kind of tough to do. I'll try to just zip in and get as much of their turf as I can in the last couple seconds. I think we got it. So yeah, it's that concert hall that's shown in the trailers. It looks like the stage is maybe off limits and you're going to battle around it, but we'll have to see when we get a match in there. We've only really seen the reef fully. I didn't get any splats or get splatted, but I got a good amount of turf. So yeah, there's instruments on the stage. Cash Bunny was asking, yeah, instruments and amps and everything. Like, it looks like a band would play there. And my hope, I just thought of this, but my hope is that when the Splatfest happens, maybe the Squid Sisters or a band will like play there. Like, they could add those to the stage. It would be cool if we could, have the stage off limits a little bit so that they can get in and do their thing, and play on there. But it would be cool to fight around the instruments. I don't know. What was I had a setup I was using with this. I think I was trying a bunch of damage up with the burst bombs just to see when I was playing ranked mode recently, using the Aerospray and getting those burst bombs a little bit more powerful so I can kind of stay at range. I was stuck in some bad match mode setups. Like, I was playing Splat Zones on Arowana, and I play a lot of close-range weapons, and this is a rough map for trying to play with that one central zone where chargers really rule that area. So it's kind of tough to play during that. I think that can happen to people. You try to play in maps and modes that don't suit your play style. I'm going to go up against the odds here. And if that happens to you, it's better to maybe take a break and not lose rank over it, because, you know, you get addicted to playing and you want to get your rank back up, but you kind of could struggle fighting against your natural playstyle. So it's good training either way, though. Alright, Vino's gonna sub. Thank you, Vino. I appreciate it. Hans wants to see a blaster. I haven't used too many blasters in a while, but I noticed a lot of things playing more ranked mode recently. You probably noticed my level is, I think I went up a full level in like 3/4. I'm almost to 49 already, so I feel like I'm not gonna have too much trouble hitting max level. I thought it would take quite a while. And Leland also subbed, thank you. Or no, Vino, no, he's talking to Vino. Okay, you guys are subbing for each other. Just be careful with that, because, you know, subs that don't watch stuff, you don't want that. You want to actually find somebody you want to watch and sub to them. But I know that's how a lot of people try to start out. Anyways, they're having a conversation. I'm going to talk about this setup, but yeah, the ranked mode, playing it recently, I noticed a real shift towards range blasters being very popular amongst Japanese players. There's a lot more range blasters out there, and that's a weapon that I didn't see too often early on, so I'm surprised that it's getting more play. And then, what was the other thing that I was going to mention? Seeing, I know that, you know, bubblers and krakens and inkzukas especially are still a major problem, so I'm super excited for Splatoon 2, where I can have a whole, you know, we'll get a whole new batch of special weapons to deal with that shouldn't be as overpowered, I'm thinking. Hopefully. That's the hope with that stuff, but they're getting way over there. Okay. Blue team is trying to hold this zone here. Oh, get him. Oh, jeez. And they have a charger, so I should be very careful. And look out for them. There's somebody shooting all over here. Oh. I got my bomb resistance, so I can kind of survive a little bit here. Oh my gosh! Lucky Kraken there. I think I popped it like a second later, so might be able to get that guy. Oh no, there's a bomb rush. And they're pushing in during that, so I gotta be careful here. And, I went up into a bomb on accident. We got the lead, but can we hold it? So yeah, lots of the really powerful specials, like despite the seemingly the nerfs to Inkzuka that it's gotten over the updates, like taking longer to charge up and stuff like that. Inkzuka is still super powerful and really good to use. Ooh. Oh no. I was gonna say, try to throw a bunch of those in while that guy goes over the ledge, but he's not going over the ledge. That was an Inkzuka in the way. He's just gonna sit and try to use those. And look out, I gotta look out for those Seekers. Okay, they lost control. Or we got somebody. There they go. Walking over. And then here we go. Bam, bam. Oh, he was too quick to jump out of the way there when he got through. Let me get that wall out of here. Blue team is definitely making this happen. Why did I do my Kraken? I don't know. I think I was just focused on, like, I gotta use my special to get this guy. Didn't remember which special I even had. I think we're close to getting this, though. Oh, nope. That was a bad jump. Fell right into that. But somebody else managed to land in. Super Bro landed and survived, I think. So anyways, the trends on, like, I noticed, I think the big issue I have with Inkzuka is not that it's got crazy range, like, you know, it's like a charger where it can hit from really far off. A charger has the weakness of having that scope, so you have to see, you know, you get to see where they're firing, whereas the Inkzuka, you know, somebody can pop that out of nowhere and just have it and instantly pop up out of the ink and just beam you with it without seemingly really needing to reveal that they are gonna use that special. You know, it's a little, I feel like it's too easy to just pop up and blast someone before they even get a chance to react or do anything to it, try to counter it. So whoop, try to keep this going. Oh no, we're in trouble here. Jump up, there we go. Saw them on the way over. I don't think I can make this in time. Ah! Is that a Splatling? Spinel, yep, he's got his heavy Splatling. So yeah, and then Krakens and Bubblers, obviously. The specials that people have issues with because they give you that invincibility. Again, something that you can just pop up out of nowhere and have, and negate somebody taking you out, or take somebody out unexpectedly. It kind of feels a little cheap in a lot of ways. Now that type of popping up was fine, because he was waiting there and he knew I was on the way. He's getting blasted, though. Okay. So anyways, that's my gripe on specials. I just, yeah, feeling the hurt from the Inkzookas a little more this week than I would in previous times, just because I played a lot of ranked mode. I thought I saw him. There he goes, over that side. We gotta get in here and get this zone, or we're in trouble. Almost got my Kraken. Gotta be careful, because there's someone. Nope. Jeez. Well, I had to go between a bomb or a Kraken. I had to make a choice there. Could have maybe jumped out, but that was rough. They're gonna maybe take this because playing a little too sloppy here. Towards the end, I'm gonna try to get back towards the zone as quick as I can, but I'm gonna get in a bad way. There we go. Look out. See someone heading over the arc. Getting close to it. Go. Yeah, we are. Alright, yeah. So definitely having a short range. Burst bombs were something that I never really used that much early on, but I'm like realizing that a short range weapon with burst bombs that I can kind of blast in there real quick are definitely helpful. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to think of other lessons or things that I realized about playing more than I usually do in ranked mode. And it just, yeah, the frustration of ranked mode, I know why the developers made the score system how they did, where it's tougher to get up to the next rank. And, you know, you only get a couple points when you're towards the end to try to make sure that you're really ready to go up in a rank. But it can be frustrating to win and get 8 points and lose 12 points, stuff like that. Oh yeah, we gotta drop out. Let's get a new thing in here. I think I'm gonna switch to a different weapon. Hans wants to see, let's go with the Hans combo, because he's in so many streams. I want to make Hans happy. Let's do Rainmaker, Bluefin with a blaster. Those are the 3 things he suggested. Now, what blaster do I want to use, though, is the problem, because the sloshing machine would be good. I'm almost like, on principle, it's stubborn of me, but I feel like I try not to use the Luna Blaster Neo because it's so used, and it feels really... Ooh, I almost went in the wrong thing. It's so really, you know, overpowered when you get that special. It's not the strongest weapon in the game or anything. Obviously, they balanced him out not too long ago to make sure that Luna Blasters weren't as brutal as they were when the game first came out, but it's just a little rough when you see a bomb rush coming at you, because all you can really do is run unless you got a Kraken or a Bubbler or something. Kraken, I like eating those bombs to get them out of there. Okay, so let's see. I think, trying to remember who is a S-rank player, but we'll just I gotta keep track of that as we go. I'm on team Super Bro. Alright, and I'm ready to go. Let me check the chat here. Squeezaloop Studios wants to know, or Squazaloop, he wants to know if we're going to add more friends. I will, I'm at 87 out of 100, so, you know, if you want to add me, I think I mentioned that earlier, Nintendo Network ID, Swimmybird with a Y, mention Splatoon, so I know that's what you want to play, and I'll, you know, keep adding people. I've got 100 request slots as well, so even if I max out, you can be in the queue to get added next time when I refresh the friends list, but it is filling up fast, so make sure you do that if you want to join in one of these streams. Okay. Heading to Bluefin. I played quite a bit of this. I think it was on Rainmaker and Tower Control recently. So, I'm going to try my best here. Ooh, Steph is using the weapon that I want to use whenever I use a blaster. I try to use the sloshing machine, because it's not a blaster, but it plays a little bit like one. The only problem is it does not have a lot of the blaster qualities of being able to kill as easily. I'm going to try to maybe slow down whoever's over there. And look out. Oop, there they go. Okay, somebody else got him. Put that down there. Saw someone close by in the ink. Look out. Taking the lead. Alright. Try to hold off this other end. They're going around here. Got my bomb rush. Feels like this would be a good time to throw a few over there. Maybe throw a bunch in here to blast that shield. There's too many of them. I can't do it. I can't hold on. I didn't mean to back up into there, but it made it more intense. Somebody said, what is Urchin Amphitheater? Didn't I write Urchin Amphitheater in the title? Yeah, Urchin isn't that the French word for dog? It just happened to be another animal. But yeah, so Urchin Amphitheater, that's what I'm theorizing they could use for the name of the concert hall, because it is named after an urchin. It's like a long, what's it called? Long spine urchin amphitheater is the translation. I think the English developers are probably not going to use the same sea animal. They tend to do some different stuff from the Japanese names of things. Maybe we lost that quick. Just trying to watch the other side there, but... Oh, okay, here we go. Have fun with this. Nope. Oh, I didn't even drop a bomb in the right spot to get it either. I was like, oh, I got my bomb rush. There's no way they're going to be able to try to get through here. But they did it. I'm so not used to... I play a lot of close-range weapons, obviously, but it just feels a little tough here using this. Uh-oh. In a bad way. Trying to eye where they're going. I thought I shot in time. And they are really pushing. They might get this. Feels like the other team might have some more S rankers on it. But yeah, anyways, the concert hall is the new stage that we're gonna see here, hopefully more soon. And that actually is all the stages they've shown so far from the game. We've only seen Mori Towers returning, the Reef, the Muscle Forge Fitness stage with the, climbing walls with the barnacles and everything, as well as, there we go. Carbon Roller got me with my own samurai helmet, but he's getting squished in there. And then, yeah, of course, the new amphitheater, concert hall, whatever you want to call it. Drop that down, and look out! Jeez. We all jumped in, thinking that was the way to go, but, it was not so great when they were all waiting there for us. It was kind of going back and forth, but they got the lead well enough to, make this difficult on Team Marie here. We got the Cali versus Marie setup. Looks like we should go the other way, because they're all stationed in this spot. We might be going the other way. Okay. Oh, there's an Inksuka there. Somebody's right there as well. I'm not going to be able to reach him. Should have gone after the Inksuka when they weren't facing me. That would have been a little smarter, I'm thinking. Look out. Whoop. And they're coming this way. Or no, they're not. One of those over. If I can get one of these guys as they're just kind of stalling, which is definitely a tactic. That's also a frustrating tactic in Rainmaker, is stalling out and just kind of kill. I know it's a valid tactic in a game where, you want to keep the lead and not lose by pushing your distance too much. But at the same time, it's nope, where am I going? This way. Oh my gosh. Someone's up there. Dang it. Oh, they were right there in front of me. Jeez, they jumped down and hit, I think, and then I didn't see them. But yeah, the whole let's get a lead and then kind of hide or take the Rainmaker into a corner is super frustrating to play against when you're trying to play a game and not have somebody stall out a victory. But of course, it is a valid tactic in this. If you stay too long with it, then it will reset, obviously. You'll explode with the Rainmaker. But there's other stuff, too, where, yeah, you can just kind of jump off the edge of a place to reset the Rainmaker, which is super frustrating if someone's trying to... How are we going to do this? Somebody's just going to jump up and get it in time. Nope. Yeah. All right. That was rough. Insult to injury, I got pushed into the water. But yeah, the whole, it's getting too close to our stuff, grab it and then jump off into the water if there's an edge of the map to do that so that so that it resets is also like, man, playing by the rules. But yeah. Geez, Super Bro, 20 splats, but we couldn't get through in the end and push that. I am not great with the Luna Blaster, I know that for sure. Just the range is something that I've always not liked. But yeah, that bomb rush definitely helps, especially in Splat Zones and things like that. Speaking of which, let's do tower control. What's a good tower control weapon? I know the brushes are not great in tower control, but I tend to like to use them sometimes because they allow me to do some extra stuff, like putting down beacons, or at least, yeah, I'm just more used to using brushes. I'm trying to figure out what weapons I want to use here. I guess it's a good set. Okay, so let's get in. I'm gonna try. I've been trying to practice with the Squelcher a little more. So let's do tower control. It feels like, yeah, the brush, that is the worst mode for the brush, it seems like, by far, because the tower, the little pillar in the center, your brush, if somebody's on the other side of it, you just kind of smack into it and not hit them at all. So that can be rough. Let me see if there's a map in the chat that you guys want to see. And then we will switch to that. Or we'll, use that. I'm seeing a lot. Obviously seeing a lot of a certain console that people are excited for, so I said that word on accident. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Well, how about... what's a good tower... I'm trying to think. I played a lot of tower control on the Flounder Heights apartments, and I'm not a huge fan of that map, especially for a brush user, because of the fact that the, brush is not great at inking walls to get up them. I hope... I mentioned, yeah, the rollers in Splatoon 2 have that vertical flick. I hope the brushes get that to help them get up surfaces a little better, because otherwise it's can be frustrating. But I've been trying to switch my weapons up a little bit. There's that word again. Been trying to swap around the weapons I use so that I get more practice with shooters, especially if I want to use the Splat dualies. I really feel like I need to get my aim up, and we got Isaiah using a blaster, showing me how it's done with the Luna blaster here. Okay, so tower control. Let's see if we can get a... oh, right in front of me. Here we go. Jeez, Steph going in for the crazy attack. I don't know if I can get on the tower. Or no, are they? Oh, we're on the tower. Okay, that was weird. I thought it was going the other way, but we got it. Try to protect this side from anyone trying to get in here with the tower. And here it comes. They're gonna move in, thinking that we can get them there. Ooh, somebody got him already. Jeez, teams might be a little unbalanced here, is my guess. Let's drop an ink strike. Oh no! The ink strike was a little too much. I did get Steph out of that. Too much pressure from, or too much time spent throwing that ink strike down. This is real bad. Throw it. Ah, I knew I was gonna get sniped when I was exposed, yeah, trying to jump to somebody. That's the thing, you guys are pretty good with it, but something I really noticed that is frustrating when you play ranked mode with people that you don't know or can't communicate with is the fact that, is the fact that a lot of players, even really good players, will have, like, most of the team wipe, and then they'll stay, like, real risky up in the action without trying to, find a good spot for people to be able to jump to you. And if people can't jump to you, they can't get back in as fast, and you're gonna most likely lose in a lot of situations. So it's very frustrating to see people they're very focused on their own stuff. They don't think about the other players on their team quite as much as maybe they should. Might be why they're stuck in lower ranks. Not to judge, but yeah, I saw a lot of it as I was going back down into A plus area. There was a lot of players not really coordinating with their teammates very well and taking the time to make sure that they can get back in when you're in a pinch, because that is very important to make sure you're doing that to ensure that your team does not just wipe completely, and especially in Splat Zones or things like that. If your team is not able to get back in there, then that can be the match. It can be over in just one big old setup, jeez. Still had some range, but that rapid blaster. I noticed more rapid blasters too. Maybe it's because it's got there's a bubbler, but yeah, the not making openings for your team to jump to you can be really frustrating. So I try, if I'm paying attention to the squids at the top and my team is wiped, or I know I'm going up against a lot of guys, maybe I'll back off a little bit to give my buddies room to jump in. There they are. Ah! Man, I was like, I gotta get this one guy and then back up, and I hit him a couple times, but it was not enough. Oh, they're catching up. This is getting close, and definitely not in a good way there. See if I can get whoever's off the tower, or on the tower, off the tower, of course. I need to get this jump in there. There we go. All right, take him out. No, they got a bubbler. This is gonna be really... Oh, he didn't push in with the bubbler, surprisingly. Ah, man, sniped from way back there. I gotta watch out for yams. They've got my number a bunch of times here. We are holding it down. We got a minute and a half. Might be able to do this, but at the same time, I can't step out there. We're gonna be in trouble. Let's see if we can move in. CJ, I thought you were on the other side for a second there. And on the tower? They? Oh, no. It's abandoned. They took it. Oh, jeez. There we go. Okay. We're good, we're good. I'm going to try to get up here. See if I can bounce this into the tower a little bit. Nope. Well, didn't quite work there. Trying to put one down. See if we can hold off. Get him. Getting way into our... I gotta get my thing ready, because they're gonna be pushing. Man. Okay, we're holding it here. We're holding it. Get him, get him. Bounce it back. Nope. I'm not great with bouncing the tower into the right spot, if you would notice. Or the, not the tower, the splash wall, if you noticed. A big booyah on the map at the last second there. And we did it. We pushed it. Okay. Yams was really making it tough there, but we managed to push through. Okay. What's a good mode? You know, this is the time to shout out stuff. And make sure that I know what mode and maps and everything you want to see. And I'm going to swap weapons here, of course. So what maybe Splat Zones, because we were just talking about that a bit, but I want to play it on a map that I like a little more than the mall. So what's a good one? Splat Zones, and then I'll change my weapon when we get to the screen here. But yeah, let's, Splat Zones, I think, more than any of them, but a lot of the ranked modes, too, are really dictated by the specials. If the team that you're playing against, or your team you're on, is really good at coordinating their specials, or all using them at the right time, you can just clean up and win so fast in these modes. So, specials, I'm looking forward to the sequel not having so much of a... Yeah, Black Belly, there we go. So much of a reliance on specials, and maybe not making them as powerful from what we've seen. That's what the developers are shooting for. And, yeah, I saw somebody in the chat just said Black Belly. Kid Fury said it as well. Okay. And then, yeah, this is a good one for my brush. So that's what I'm going to swap to. And let's get going here. Hopefully I got a good team. It looks like, you know, Mona was the one kept taking me out with that carbon roller. Carbon roller is really like, I play Octobrush and Inkbrush a lot. Carbon roller is probably what I should play more. I just prefer the brushes, but the carbon roller can splat I think it's a few frames faster than an Octobrush, so it is a little faster, especially with people who are really good at sneaking, getting right up next to you, taking you out. It can be really frustrating to play against a style that I play, basically, you know, close-up combat, and get outplayed by a fast roller. Let's see. Adakemi wants to see Neo. I should do another Neo stream soon. I'm distracted by a certain other game, of course, but yeah, I want to get back into Neo because I was enjoying that. We're going to a stage that has a really cool-looking boss that I've seen pictures of. So the one guy on the other team, that Inkling, had that like kind of yellowy cardigan, but he was also wearing the skull bandana, which I appreciate. I didn't see if they had a charger on their team, so we're gonna have to learn the hard way here. I was not paying that much attention to whether they were set up with a charger. So let's be careful now. Anybody around here? There's somebody. Man, they are all over, and they're in the middle, making my life tough. See if I can get in and take them out in time. Probably ran back somewhere. See if I can get up and... Oh, they're gonna get me! Ah! How did I don't know how I survived that, but there we go. Nope. Oh man, I really thought I had him there. Okay, we're good, we're good. I splat, you know, did a bunch of flicks, but it wasn't enough here. I really wish I had enough. Oh, really wish I had enough special charged up to crack into the center. I made a bad mistake going up against Spinel and his Heavy Splatling remix with all that range. Yeah, I was like, I gotta get in there and get that tower while half the team is dead. That didn't quite work out as well as it coulda. Alright, is the tower open? Maybe not. Gotta be careful of anyone trying to get in here. Try to keep these zones locked down. I thought we had most of them. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Okay, we're good, sort of. Except Spinel has a crazy amount of range on me. And we got the zones really open. And, ah man, out of the sky. Didn't have time to pop my Kraken. CJ is super fast. Alright, well, one beacon's working for me, okay. Try being stealthy, says the little Gladiator. Stealthy on this map is pretty good, but you gotta obviously be pushing into a zone, and if I take too much time, jeez, if I take too much time being stealthy, stealth does not work when people are watching you play, because they can tell where you're hiding. So yeah, it's a lot tougher to do that. I saw that guy going up on the wall there, and then I didn't even... There he is. Ah, jeez, it's a Koro roller. I saw them going up, and then, yeah, I just couldn't hit them the other time, and that time they traded with me, because they were getting that flick out while I was trying to get mine going. Jeez, okay. Yeah, we're really losing here by quite a bit. They're outranging my weapon for sure. And then, here they come. Yep, now I'm stuck in a spot where it would be great if I could get in and do anything about this, but can't really do that so much. Ah, yeah, push in with the Kraken, then I'm just vulnerable. This is probably a, yep, this is a setup where I should have used the Nouveau with the Splat Bomb and the Inkzuka, but outranged by everything. It was not a good match for me. All right, let's see. Also, I don't know, I think Steph and, yeah, some of the people might be lower ranked, so it can be kind of tough to balance these. Oh no, everybody was, yeah, it was pretty close. We had more A ranks, that's what it was, and they had more S ranks, so can't do too much about that, other than just trying my best to balance the captains of the teams and make sure they're somewhat balanced in private, because it's randomized. Okay, I'd like to do another Splat Zones after that, because I felt like that was rough there. I'm going to try a Splat Zones, but this time I'm going to switch to my other setup, because I wasn't laying enough beacons. It was a tiny map. I should have maybe used the Nouveau set, so we'll try that. And good try, says Bailey, yeah. It was a little rough getting in on players with extra range. Okay, so now I know, Gustavo, you're on a team. And then who was a really... Yams is really good, and they're both chargers, so this is kind of perfect to put them on opposite teams. And we'll see how this goes. Hey, you stay there, Ike. He's trying to jump over. Alright, so I'm on Gustavo's team. I'm going to swap to my Nouveau and see how we do with that. And then the other team has Yams, so I got to watch out for Charger either way. You know, I want to balance the weapons. Oh no, Gustavo's not going Charger. He almost always does, so it's surprising, but this is a tiny map where Charger's maybe not as useful. Oh, he's going 52 Gal Deco. He keeps swapping weapons. He's keeping us guessing. Okay. I'm gonna get some water here, because I'm still, like I mentioned, getting over being sick, so I'm getting back into the swing of playing games, recording videos, doing streams, so I need my water, gotta stay hydrated. Okay, Michael said, yeah, you missed finishing Twilight Princess HD. I do regret not wrapping that up before the new Zelda is out. At the same time, you know, that game, I might still go back, you know, I still want to finish it, but I might go back sooner to try to power up Wolf Link and the, you know, the Cave of Shadows and get that amiibo going. But at the same time, it's, I don't know, older Zelda games, playing them multiple times. I usually really enjoy playing them the first time. I've played a couple of those over again, like Wind Waker, of course, and Majora's Mask and Ocarina. They're still fun, but Twilight Princess, I don't know, for me that was always one of the ones that I was not as apt to go back to play more. And I know, you know, no knock against that game, but when I'm trying to play a game like that and get everything, it takes a lot of the fun and excitement out of it, trying to 100% it. So I am very excited to play the new Zelda and not stress about trying to get every little thing and just discovering it as I go, rather than worrying about that so much. Where did that guy? And there he is. So we can beam him here. There we go. All right, nope. I was like, okay, we got Kraken. We're not Kraken. We got the Inkzuka. I'm just gonna sweep this area and be safe. Nope. Had to deal with a Kraken getting up close there. All right, starting to get back at ya. Like I mentioned, I haven't played too recently. Been practicing a little bit, but I'm still trying my best to keep in fighting shape here for the sequel. I want to at least hit... It would be nice to hit S+. I don't know if I need to max out with S+ 99, the famous Australian singing pop group. No, S Club 7. So I did want to make sure I hit at least level 50, but yeah, I want to keep playing and keep fresh, as is the way with these, you know, gotta stay fresh for the sequel, and it's many months off in the summer. Not too far, actually, though. It's getting closer as the Switch is gonna come out, but But yeah, I don't want to fall victim of never playing Splatoon that whole time within the huge gap between, you know, with the sequels the many months ahead, and then be horrible when the sequel comes out. So there we go. Man, Gustavo was really pushing in, but felt like I played a bit better that way, that match as well. Let's do another one. How about Rainmaker again? So we just did 2 Splat Zones. What's a good map? I wanted to check some of the ones that were said in the chat. People keeping track of what we've played. But yeah, the Ladiator says Wind Waker is my favorite. I still think Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda-wise, but playing a game again and trying, like, that was another game I tried to get 100% of everything, and it didn't kill my love for the game, but it made it like almost a chore to do a lot of that, because some of it is so rough to get through, to get all the little things. It can be a little tedious at times. So I'm happy that the new game, there's a lot of stuff to discover, and I don't know what it's gonna be, and it's gonna be exciting, and lots of it is worth getting. Okay, let's see. Anchovy Games says a Madrick. Okay, I saw them in the chat before we even got going, so I will oblige with that. And then Isaiah wants to see Urchin Underpass. He's in some of these matches. Okay, how are we gonna divide this up? Super Bro's pretty good, if I remember, and then Gustavo on the other team. That seems good, right? All right. So Rainmaker, Anchovy Games. Oh no, let me do something. I was playing a lot of Splat Zones with the Wasabi, and I actually really liked that a lot for this mode. So I might do that again here. And yeah, it's pretty good. I think Bomb Throw Up is not quite as useful. But yeah, I was playing a lot of Anchovy Games when I was playing recently, and I used the Wasabi quite a bit because Splat Zone's definitely great to have an Ink Strike. Even the original Ink Brush is pretty good for Splat Zones. Even it looks like it's for Turf Wars with that Sprinkler and the Ink Strike, but Splat Zone's Ink Strike can just completely, you know, change the zone to your teams. We got a lot of shooter weapons on our side. A couple of Wasabis, an Octo Shot. It's almost all splatter shots here, basically. Which, you know, getting practice with the splatter shot not going to hurt you at all in this game, because it really helps you to make sure you're good with all the weapons, to have good, you know, balance and aim. Oh, where are they going? This is rough too when you're this map. I'm like trying to use the thing in the center to, or the fan, of course, to get that going is can be frustrating when you're getting pushed up and down a lot. I really need to. Yeah, I think they have a lot of Inkzukas going on their end as well. So I got to be careful here. All right, Ink Strike. Let's clear the way. I got so used to playing this map in recent days that I feel like I know it a lot better than I did before messing around with ranked again. We're getting up here. If we can clear through, get it going. Go, go, go. Clear the way. Go on in. Oh, they dropped off. Oh, jeez. Now I'm in a real bad way here. Oh. Can I get this going? Nope. I thought I kind of ducked over because I was like, okay, I got him, I can move. I gotta really make sure I get that confirm that I take him out before I try to get away. Okay, Gustavo doing exactly what I was saying. That is very helpful. Staying back enough to let your buddies respawn is good team etiquette. Oh, there's an Inkzuka. Knew that was on the way. See if we can kind of out-sneak them here when they're trying to go around. This can't go over this wall, can it? There goes Steph right there. There they are. Here we go. Okay. Let's get this going. You and me, Mona. Oh, it's a Kraken. There we go. Yeah. I really gotta get my aim up. That's the thing that I feel like I really have been lacking in recent days, since that, you know, I haven't been using the shooter weapons. I really rely on the weapon that I play a little better, or at least I feel like I play better, the brushes. So I feel like my aim has gone really badly in recent days, so here we go. I got somebody there. There's an Inkzuka. Get that, get that, get that. Fight him, fight him. Oh, jeez. They've got their Inkzuka, though. Making my life rough. There they go. No, look out. We got somebody jumping in. I feel bad that I abandoned them a little bit, but I had to take out the I had to hide from the Inkzuka there. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing so much better with the shooter weapon than I have in a long time, so I'm very happy that I took the time to play with this a lot. The whole shooter class is very useful, especially if I'm going to be doing those dualies in August or whatever. They said summer. I don't know when. I hope it's earlier than later, but it feels like they probably want to take as much time as they can to get Splatoon 2 right. Nope. Ah, jeez. He ducked out of the way. Antonio, he really wiped us out there. Okay, Gustavo, time to jump to you, and I hope this is safe. Don't betray me, Gustavo. Look out! Well, he tried his best, you know. He was trying to duck away. It's not his fault. But yeah, the old splat bomb, when you know you're gonna die, trick is definitely helpful. Alright. Also, another thing that I didn't realize that I had my sensitivity turned for my aim, you know, the gyro. Had the sensitivity turned up to a point where I think it was a little too unwieldy. Now I feel like I can aim a lot more deliberately with stuff, and probably work a lot better here. They're tracking me. They're tracking me. Lost it. Throw that in there. There we go. And they're pushing in. Trying to keep an eye on the, you know, the grand scheme of the map here. Will that hit the fan and hit me with ink? Potentially. Being protected by the fan, though. Let's get that bomb rusher. That's ours, though. Jeez. That's not a good way to go. Trying to hold it down, but they're making it tough. Keep this going here. Go, go, go. Okay, got my ink strike. Let's see if we can clear this out a little bit. And look out. There we go. Booyah. Somebody booyah'd. Booyah back. We got the lead here, so we're probably okay. They're stalling. They're stalling with it. That tactic. The tactic that I was, you know, calling out is how we won. I think we were okay either way, but yeah. Alright. Olive says, ask Zach Scott to play with you. I've been meaning, we talked to Zach, you know, not too long ago, but I've been meaning to get a thing going. Jeez, Gustavo, 26? They're just kids. Man, just wiped up. But yeah, the pairing of trying to play with Zach again on his squad or him on, you know, my squad is a long time in the making, and I need to get that set up. I need to be the one to say, hey, let's sit down and do this and join a stream or something. So, there we go. Tower control. I saw Urchin Underpass earlier. Let's play Urchin, because I saw that suggested. Apologize, I can't, you know, sometimes I don't catch the names in the chat, but I do see what you guys are saying. And then somebody, the Diamond Bird says Flounder. I just mentioned how I don't like Flounder. No. The Flounder is okay if you're not playing a brush, but it feels like brushes make life rough. Okay. Well, I know Spinell's pretty good. CJ was pretty good too, right? Or I'm trying to remember who the top Squid Kids are. Let's just go with making sure Spinell is on. Obviously, he's going to be on one team or the other, so that was a little... Yeah. Alright, tower control. I'm going to swap over... Let's keep the practice going with the shooter weapons. I'm going to swap over to my tent attack, although... Oh no, I was playing this a bit in tower control and doing pretty well, it felt like. Let's try the Aerospray again. Might be a little bit better suited to this mode. Get some more water here. So online wants to see Mahi Mahi. Let's do that next. And then what's the other? We just did, yeah, let's do Splat Zones on Mahi. That's a nice one. I like how much open space there is. It kind of is bad if you aren't ready for chargers to be destroying you, but it is a fun map, and I feel like that is one of the best, like, honed in Splatoon aesthetics. If you think of Splatoon, a lot of the time I do think of like a Mahi sort of very fun in the sun summer map that was released in winter originally, but I would be sad if a lot of these maps didn't return, and it seems like Mahi is definitely one that could use maybe a few updates, but it seems like it could strike back with a vengeance with some different changes. Oh, that tree got in the way. The tree. See if I can get whoever's over there out of there. Anybody down in the center? I do like the burst bombs a lot in this mode to kind of splash the tower, make it a little easier to, that's an Inkzuka. And then get my Kraken going. There we go. But yeah, I like burst bombs for trying to make sure that, whoa, I can get the tower, the sides of the tower especially, make sure they are thoroughly covered in ink. And, didn't see that bomb. Thoroughly covered in ink enough to climb on them, because that's always frustrating if you got a weapon that isn't as good at inking the sides of the tower, and you fall off or something. Alright, we're okay here. Yeah, now I'm finding my groove. That's insane. I like how I was playing better, and it makes me, yeah, I'm like, now I'm doing cool, but then I said the corniest thing. Now I'm finding my groove. Let me see if I can get on here. No! Overjumped it with my speed up. Well, maybe that's for the best, because they're all pushing in. Nope. Get back there. Oh, look out! Jeez. Making my life tough. Got my... I think this might be... I'm trying to remember if this is one of the weapons with light special depletion from the few that are Kraken equipped anymore. Be careful of that Inkzuka and get through here. Here we go. We can stop these guys. Jeez. Whoop, are they using a range blast? Yeah, there we go. That's what I was talking about. Range blasters, the way of the future. Get yourself a range blaster from Sheldon. I've just seen a lot more range blasters recently. Jeez. And they're pushing this tower in as far as they can go here. If I can jump in and... Nope, there's a Kraken. There's a Kraken! Couldn't get away, and now the CJ's just waiting there. Yeah, that's a good range blaster. It's got Kraken, and I'm not sure what the sub-weapon is there that he's been using, but I never really... The range blaster has some of the issues where you gotta obviously be really accurate, but it is nice to have that extra safety of being farther away. It's almost like the blaster version of a Squiffer, so I feel like I would maybe suit me if I like the Squiffers to have a range blaster set up. Jeez, I'm in a bad spot here. Okay, where are they? Where are they coming from? Be careful. And there they are. Get them, jeez. Man, they're all over the place. Go, Splushamatic 7. Or no, that was my opponent. That's another... I haven't actually... That was something I also noticed. Certain weapons of the past that have been really popular, like the Splushamatic, I don't see those as often these days. It feels like they had their time in the sun, and then now they're not as used. Like, you see more carbon rollers if you're going to use that, like, get really close and hit them strat. Okay, ooh. Kind of a waste of a Kraken there, probably, but let's get it going here. Let's just get this going well enough. Whoop. Get in. Jeez. Whoop. Need to get on that tower. Here we go. Okay, go, 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 go. Well, they're not looking as much, except we got whoever's up there being real difficult. Hit one of them. Okay. Get out. Get my Kraken. If I could just get my Kraken. I was so close to getting my Kraken. We took the lead. Okay, now we just really have to make sure that this does not fall into enemy or into our territory. This is a really good back and forth match. The teams feel pretty balanced, and here's what I was talking about. Specials could change the course of history, or at least one match here. Where are they? Ooh, they're attacking from behind. Way to sploosh and try to get in here. Sounds sounds weird. Way to sploosh. Should be aiming at the same guy. There we go. Alright, somebody grabbed it, and we stopped him. I can't believe we made that comeback, because they had such a good lead, it felt like, but we really pushed it there. Expert placement of the splash wall from whoever that was on purple team, I have to say. I think it was AJ with his Korokoro roller. He caused me so much trouble before. And then, yeah, the team's very balanced there, if you look. A's and S's. Alright. We're getting close to the end of the stream here. Thank you guys again for hanging out. If you want to leave a like, I appreciate it. Let's do one more to finish up. But what do we just did tower control. How about we finish with a Rainmaker, because I feel like those are pretty exciting. And then, what's a good... Mahi. We were just talking about Mahi. Okay. Let's getting towards the end of winter. It feels like the sun is starting to pop out in more areas. It's getting warmer. Let's play a warm weather map to celebrate. So Yams on one side, Isaiah on another. Antonio was the one going crazy, though. Alright, let's just try that. And I am on Antonio and Yams. Alright, and then we're playing Rainmaker. I love my brush, but I don't know if this is the time to use it. And maybe I'll finish. I play so much brush. I know you guys probably aren't sick or aren't missing it if I don't play it, I'm guessing. But let's just finish up with the brush. I put it in the thumbnail. I want to try it out here with the Rainmaker. And I've got my splat bombs to make sure I can actually hit some more range people. I feel like my practice is paying off. If you guys, I mentioned I've leveled up a bunch of times. I feel like I've leveled up and regained some of the rusty skills that I had in Splatoon days past. So I feel like I'm contributing a little more to the teams now. So happy with that. And it only took a few hours of making sure I jumped into ranked mode more often. Even if I lost a few points, it was worth it. I'll get back to S. Thank you guys again for watching. Alright, final match here, win or lose. I think this is the one to go out on. Rainmaker, inflatable giant squids. What more could you ask for? We gotta... Ooh, Isaiah's playing his brush as well. He's gonna give me a run for my money here. Trying to make a path for anybody, but... That's another thing of you gotta quickly adapt and coordinate with a team, even if you don't know what their stuff is gonna be like, because somebody might... It's a little redundant to have a path there that your opponent, or your buddy, is gonna also use the same strat. What am I talking about? I'm really trying to focus and not die here. There we go. Alright, go, go, go. Jeez, this is gonna be a quick... You guys were supposed to wait and do a really good back and forth to make this a fun final match. No. It'll be fun, I'm sure. It's just... This might be a lot faster than I was anticipating. Need to get a little closer there to actually land my bomb. Okay. And, oh jeez, I might not even be around for the final. Slam down by the looks of this. Oh no. Gotta be careful. No, I did a very risky jump there, and I feel like I'm not gonna be there for the ending if I'm not cautious. Here I go. Jump into Yams. We got a, we're way up close to their setup here. I think I'm gonna go around and back up a little bit with that Inkzuka going off. Try to clear the way. So where is the... Oh, they have Rainmakers over there. They've got it going around. Okay. Try to save my Inkzuka for a good shot here, because they're behind the giant inflatable squeegee squid. Drop it on him. Ah, didn't quite hit him there. It's okay. Nope. Well, I missed, but I got him in the end. It just cost me my special a little bit. Alright. Yeah, this seems like maybe the team balance is a little rough. Jumping Antonio, risky jump here, but trying my best with it. Get whoever that is. There we go. Look out for that carbon roller if they're still around. Where am I going with this? Where did they go? Oh man, they took it. Or at least they took us out. Oh, jeez. Get him, get him, get him. There we go. All right. 2 of them gone. Get into a good spot so I can Inkzuka these fools. Hopefully. Nope. Or at least clear the way with the Inkzuka. No, no, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was close. Where are they throwing those from? Don't want to reveal. I was like, don't want to reveal my spot with a splat bomb if I don't have to, but at the same time. Where are we going? The other way? Okay, we just decided we're going this way now, I guess. Worked out before. Switching it up on them. Alright, in celebration of release day approaching. Very close here. Ooh, bubbler. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Can I get this going? No, that's in a bad way, where I can't. Jeez, I really thought I was close enough there, but it was in a bad spot where I could not contribute to that. Or can I? Somebody grab it. Where'd they go with it? Did they back up? Oh yeah, they ran away with it. Okay, get in there. Get the final dunk of the stream. Ah, jeez. I didn't contribute to that as much as I should have. I'm slightly away with my special. See if I can get this going here. See if I can get in and dunk it. No! I wanted the dunk. I got greedy. Nobody's going to be able to dunk this. But we're having fun. Okay, somebody can dunk it. Yeah, they did. And one final jump over the match. And the map, rather. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. We will have another Splatoon stream next weekend on Splatter Day. Well, that's going to be past the Switch launch, so it's going to be exciting times. Lots to talk about. Thanks again. I apologize, for falling on some streams here, having to reschedule, because getting sick. The third time this winter. I'm ready to not be sick anymore. The others were from traveling, but you'd think you could get a burrito and not get sick. Anyways, thanks for watching. I still like Chipotle. Probably get some pretty soon. And I'll see you next time if you want to subscribe. More Splatoon on the way, and of course, new games and exciting stuff in the near future. Goodbye.